Daily Broadside, day 107. Last night I went over to my neighbor's house because he had purchased about $1,100 or so of commercial-grade fireworks from a neighboring state and brought them here to set them off in true American fashion. And I was quickly recruited to become basically a worker bee for setting those things off. And I got to tell you, I've set off some fireworks before, but I've never set off $1,100 worth. And that's a full-time job. There's a lot of work unwrapping all that crap, and the amount of trash that those things make. I couldn't imagine like how pissed off I'd be if I had a pool and I lived next to somebody that set off $1,100 worth of fireworks, because your pool would just be a decimated wasteland. It would be horrible. You'd be picking that stuff up forever, and it must suck. It sucks that those things are so messy, because they are quite fun and dangerous, I will say. But I got all my fingers and toes and appendages that I've found, so I'm good. My biggest fear in life, and always has been ever since I've had a credit card, is going into a store and having that card declined, or you find out that they've canceled your card, or it expired, you didn't know it, or whatever the case may be, and everybody in line thinking you're a broke dick loser, don't have any money. And you'll hear me, I will automatically, if that thing doesn't chip, if it doesn't read or whatever, I will be so quick to say out loud where everybody can hear. I'll be like, yeah, I've been having problems with that thing. It works about half the time. That is my standard line. And what's funny is that's actually become the case. I actually need to call Visa and get a new card, because that chip never works. But nevertheless, I cannot stand it. This is the most embarrassing walk of shame. The one or two times that's happened in my life where there's been some failure, and people look at you like, look at this loser, ain't got enough money to buy a Twix and a water. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing I fear in life. Absolutely the only thing. I will do anything else, and it doesn't faze me one bit. I am not a fan of people treating the World War II Memorial in D.C. as a swimming hole. It's not. I think that the bloodshed that that thing stands for is not what we should be letting our kids frolic and jump around like it's a dang water park. I don't like that. Pete Buttigieg. There's no way he would have ever made president. Nobody's gonna make a president with such a silly name. You are failing miserably as a transportation secretary, and this airline industry thing is just a perfect example of it. And whenever I buy peanut butter, I always get organic peanut butter. The kind that everybody is weirded out by because it's got all the oil. Well, here's the trick. You store it upside down in the jar, and it doesn't separate that bad, and it becomes a creamy mixture of goodness. And Wood Putty does the same thing, so there's that.